Hey, what's up? It's Michael. Welcome to the channel, and for the past couple of years, I've recommended two Roku devices for first-time streamers and really anyone who's on a budget. But this one, I am no longer recommending for new users. I'm going to explain coming up in this video. In today's video, the best cheap streaming devices to buy right now, all of them $50 or less each. And one thing you should know, I purchased and tested all of the devices on today's list. I do not accept handouts, and yes, I've got the receipts to prove it. With all that said, onto the list and the reason why my Roku recommendations are changing. Let's get started. First up, Roku Express 4K Plus. Now, Roku launched this one in May of 2021, and it has quickly become my #1 pick for first-time streamers. Take a look at Roku's website and the lineup. The Roku Express 4K Plus is in the middle of your screen, but don't confuse it with Roku Express, which is Roku's cheapest device. The new Roku Express 4K Plus has a few advantages over that one. First of all, Roku Express 4K Plus streams in 4K, which is pretty obvious by the name. It also features voice search, and it has a better remote control. Let's talk about that now. This is the remote for the Roku Express 4K Plus in my hand. You can pair it with your TV's remote so that the Roku remote will turn the TV on and off. And take a look here on the side of the remote, you can control the volume up and down, and there is a mute button. So if you don't want to fool around with multiple remotes, and really, who does, the Roku Express 4K Plus is a great device to buy. The regular price is $39.99, which is $10 more than the cheaper model. Roku Express 4K Plus is a new and improved version of Roku Premiere. That's a device I've recommended for a couple of years, but as I teased at the top of this video, not anymore. Take a look back on Roku's website. You don't even see Roku Premiere anymore. However, you may still find Roku Premiere in stores in that bright orange box, and it is likely to be sold at a discount. But the Roku Express 4K Plus is worth a few extra dollars. And that's because while Roku Premiere streams in 4K, it has a simple remote without the voice search and additional features that you get with the Roku Express 4K Plus. I think you get the idea, so let's move on. And we're moving on to Roku Streaming Stick Plus. So Roku Streaming Stick Plus is another under $50 device that I've tested over the years and really like. But the difference between this and Roku Premiere is that even with the new device that entered the market, the Roku Express 4K Plus, Streaming Stick Plus stays on my list. So let me tell you about it. The remote that comes with Roku Streaming Stick Plus is the same as the one that comes with Roku Express 4K Plus, so you get all the features that I just mentioned in the last segment. The primary advantage Roku Streaming Stick Plus has over the Roku Express devices is that it's just more portable. That's because it's a stick and it plugs into the HDMI port on the back of your TV. This device is great for travelers. Let's say you want to take it on vacation. All you got to do is unplug the Streaming Stick Plus from the HDMI port and bring the power cord to, you're good to go. The remote, you can bring that with you or just download the Roku Remote app and use that on your phone instead of the actual remote while traveling. Now the Roku Express devices, they're portable too. It's just less convenient if you attach your Roku to your TV set using an adhesive strip, because Roku says on its website those strips are intended for one-time use only. And aside from portability, another thing going for the Roku Streaming Stick Plus is a long-range wireless receiver. So what does it cost you? The Streaming Stick Plus is $49.99 at regular price. That is $10 more than the new Roku Express 4K Plus. So we are a few minutes into this video and I haven't even mentioned the main reason why I recommend Roku devices for first-time streamers. Here it is. It all comes down to Roku's navigation, which features simple menus. The purpose of a streaming media player is to get you to your apps with ease. And Roku's home screen does that with big, bright thumbnails that make it effortless to get to your preferred apps and even add new ones. Roku also puts free content front and center. Remember two places, Roku Originals and Featured Free. These sections are both worth checking out. And when I'm not streaming with Roku, I'm usually using the next device on our list, Chromecast with Google TV. This device debuted in 2020 and plugs into the back of your TV just like a Roku. Now, previous versions of Chromecast did not have a remote, but Chromecast with Google TV, it does. The remote is slightly smaller than a Roku one, but it has similar features. You can control your TV's power and volume. Now, Chromecast with Google TV's interface, it's a lot busier than Roku's, but it does a good job of helping you discover things to watch across all of your apps, whether that's a new movie, TV show, or something already in your DVR. But my favorite feature is Chromecast with Google TV's built-in Google Assistant. That is the dark button on the remote. Over time, it's handled voice commands a lot better than Roku. Chromecast with Google TV, it is $49.99 at the regular price. As of this recording, you can get the streaming device and 6 months of Netflix for $89.99. Now, this deal has been available for a while. Who knows how long it will last? I'll drop a link in the description below. Let's keep it moving. The next recommendation to share with you today, Amazon Fire TV Stick. Amazon has several devices for under $50 at the regular price: Fire TV Stick Lite, Fire TV Stick, and Fire TV Stick 4K. So if you want to stream in 4K, that is obviously the one to get. Otherwise, I think you'll be fine with this one, Amazon Fire TV Stick. This is the 3rd generation. This device has Alexa voice remote and TV controls like the other devices that I've mentioned today. But the biggest thing that stands out to me about this device is the speed. It is a lot faster than the 2 previous Fire TV Sticks that I've bought. You get Alexa, so voice search is a definite pro, but on the downside, Amazon Fire TV's menus, they're more complicated to sort through compared to Roku. Sometimes less is just more. If you are thinking about purchasing any of the devices that I've mentioned today, this is important. Do not pay full price. I mentioned the Chromecast with Google TV deal earlier, but there are always deals and discounts on Roku and Amazon Fire TV devices as well. You can spot some amazing deals, sometimes half off, around Black Friday and Amazon Prime Day. And there's just one more thing. This is also important. The best cheap streaming device is probably the one that you already have. Now, I created this video for people who are shopping for new devices, but if you've already got a device, let's say the Roku Premier that I used to recommend, no reason to get rid of it just because of what I've said today. You can keep using it until you are ready to upgrade. And when you do upgrade, if that device still works, you can move it to a secondary TV or donate it to someone else who may use it. I've got links in the description below for you to learn more about all the devices I've talked about today. But now I got to hear from you. What is your favorite streaming device and why, especially if it's one of those for under $50? Thanks so much for watching today's video. See you back here soon for more ways to save on streaming TV. Take care.